Hello, my beautiful goddesses. I hope you're doing fine. I am very excited to be here with you in another episode for the money series. Yes, the money series where we talk everything that has to do with money, where we really learn how to break through the next level when it comes about money, manifestations, and abundance, because we deserve to be rich. Because why not, right? Why not? So I am Porkis. Welcome to my channel. I am your life coach and money coach, and I'm very happy to be sharing in another episode. And today I am very happy about this topic because this is one of my favorite things. Well, the whole money talk and the whole inner work, personal growth, and how to level up your goddess life really is my favorite topic. And today I'm going to be sharing 5 habits of millionaires. What are my top 5 millionaire habits? Me as a businesswoman, as a mom, as a millionaire, as an entrepreneur, as a life coach, as a goddess of my own world, I want to share 5 of the millionaire habits that always keep me moving forward and always keep me manifesting and creating more abundance and calling in more money into my life. And I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it to a friend, because if you want rich friends, then you have to talk about these things. And if you like your friends enough and you want to help them level them up, then share these. And okay, let's get started. Millionaire habit number 1 is to remove and get rid of all the mental blocks that you have about money. And the truth about this is that you can not completely remove all of those blocks, because then once you reach the next level, you're gonna find yourself thinking about new limiting beliefs, and new blocks are gonna show up. But I'm saying clear the ones at the level that you are right now, so you can make room for the new ones that are gonna be waiting for you in the next level. So all of us have limiting beliefs. I did an in-depth episode about that. I think it's episode number 2 or number 3. Don't remember. I'll link it in the description below. But I went in depth how to remove the limiting beliefs and start working into those beliefs today. These are the main things that are blocking you. These are the main things that are keeping you poor, keeping you stuck, and keeping you in the scarcity phase. I did not grow up in a wealthy family. I am not born into wealth. I was born and raised in Guatemala. I share my story, and I was raised in a home where there was always scarcity and we were paycheck to paycheck. First job, my dishwashing job. I work as an engineer. I work as an intern, non-paid. I did many things. And the thing that always kept me moving forward was removing those blocks and removing those beliefs and getting rid of them. Really dissolving them. Notice them first. Like, I want you to catch the trigger. I want you to catch the belief. When it shows up, once you meet a rich woman, triggers are going to show up. Why? Because you're not used to this type of woman or these friendships. You didn't grow up around this woman. You did not grow up around having this type of influence or role models. So of course, triggers are going to show up. So you have to be conscious enough to notice the trigger and start working on them. All of us, all of humans at different levels have limiting beliefs around every single thing around their life. All aspects of their life, but we're talking about money right now. So I want you to start removing those energetic blocks, those energetic beliefs, and blocks that are literally keeping you stuck from manifesting more money, claiming the wealth that you want, and creating it. Right? It's not just about manifesting it and put it in a vision board. No, you have to take action as well. So as soon as you start removing the limiting belief, working on it, see the triggers, journal a little bit more, start saying the affirmations, start embodying the energy of a millionaire woman. I made that video too. Once you start practicing all of these on a daily basis, this is going to become your new normal. You make it your new normal and you go for the next one. But through all this process, you're taking aligned action to create wealth. Wealth is not coming out of nowhere. I know there is many videos right now about get rich quick and get wealthy fast and make money in one day. These things, from my experience, are, I don't know if they really work. In my experience, the wealth that we have created through real estate and stocks, it takes time. At least it takes a couple of years to really make the equity in a property, to really remodel the property, get a high paying client or tenant, start making money like that, cash flow. And in stocks too, like where are you gonna get the money from to start investing in the stock market? And unless you really are very knowledgeable about day trading, then you can make big money like that. But see, it's all about the experience that you have right now. So you have to be patient, and it works perfect because creating wealth is a slow process, and it gives you time to heal the wounds and get rid of the blocks that you have about money. Because if we don't do that, your container of abundance and money is gonna break. And one of my favorite coaches, she always mentions the lottery course, right? People that win the lottery, 95% of these people end up worse than before they got the lottery. Why? Because they did not have the mind of a rich person. They did not know anything about money, how to manage wealth, how to invest. They just had the poor mentality, and big money came to their container and it broke. They did not know how to act. Literally, they did not know how to act, how to embody being a wealthy person. And we don't want that happening to us. So that's why becoming rich quick, that means you have to do your inner work quick. And sometimes all of these triggers and removing the beliefs take time, take process, because these beliefs and blocks are very ingrained in our system. This is part of our programming. I went in depth into the limiting belief episode, and this is just part of our evolution, our body, the way we were raised, the parents that we had, the type of family we were raised in, the country, the city, the systems, the religion, our friends, our teachers, mentors. Everybody had an impact in our life. So of course you're trying to decode and decondition 30 years, 40 years of limiting beliefs. You want to get rid of them in a year. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's gonna take a lot of inner work, and you have to be a super high aware person to do that. So go slow to start manifesting more and attracting more money. Because once you get the money, the millions of dollars are not gonna come with a new brain, a new belief, a new embodiment energy, like embodiment, embodying this magnetic millionaire energy. The money just comes, and are you ready or not? Are you ready for it? Start making room for it. That's why this money series is all about that. So that will be millionaire habit number 1 is start removing and getting rid of those blocks that are keeping you poor. Girl, get rid of them. Millionaire habit number 2. Never stop learning. I say this in an event. I was a guest speaker for a second time in an event here in Houston. It was a woman empowerment event, and I was invited to talk about money again. And one of the things that I shared there was, for an entrepreneur, there is no graduation date. There is no expiration date. You have to have the cup of knowledge empty so you can learn more. Because we're students of life. People that are entrepreneurs, people that are investors, that want to be millionaires, they never stop learning. Because your business and your wealth is only gonna grow as much as you grow. So if you're not growing as a person, deconstructing beliefs, learning new skills, embodying new practices, then your business is not going to grow. You won't be able to sell or to attract more clients or to get a raise at work, right? You always have to keep improving yourself and start learning more and more about money, because the times are changing, new systems are popping up, new trades, new stocks, new investments, new methods and ways and systems are always showing up, are always being created. So you have to constantly keep learning. For example, me as a life coach, I love everything that has to do with personal growth. I always read books, listen to books, do trainings. I invest a lot of money. At this point, ladies, I'm not even joking, not even counting my formal education, my engineering degree, but my own education as a life coach and everything that I have done, invested in mentors, coaches, even personal trainers, everything that has to do to better my brain and myself. I have invested at least $100,000. And that is a lot of money that I have invested in myself, and it's not gonna stop there. That's just the beginning. Because me as a life coach, I also have to keep growing, because I can only help my clients grow as much as I grow. Some people can outgrow coaches, and that's fine. They will go to find another person, and that's just part of the game. But me as a coach, as a person, as a mom, as a wife, as a woman, as a mentor, as an investor, as a business owner, I have to make sure I'm always learning. I'm always training my brain, trying to do different habits, trying to upgrade my style, my lifestyle, my money, my bank account, the types of ways that I invest. All of these things are always making my net worth grow more, because the biggest asset that you have is yourself, but is your brain, the mind, the mindset that you put behind all the things that you do. So you always have to make sure you're constantly growing, constantly learning, investing in yourself, investing in coaches, mentors, books, courses, how to adapt new habits and skills. So I invite you to start investing in yourself, like right now. Even watching this video, you're investing time and energy into learning new different points of view. So thank you. And if you're interested of working with me as your life coach, I will leave the information in the description box below about my 6-week program, the Goddess Transformation Program. This really has helped many women, and I'm very happy to hear like how my clients are evolving and really manifesting more money, new relationships, new abundance, and even better in their health. So if you're interested in those services, I will leave everything below. Okay, let's move on with millionaire habit number 3, and that is to maintain and keep your frequency and vibration of money and abundance high. Girl, whenever you go spending, whenever you go to invest or buy something, you need to keep that vibration high. When you are getting bills in the mail or in your email, or you're being charged for some services and you need to pay, even if they're your regular bills, you need to have a high vibration and frequency of money high. You need to be happy about paying them. So you need to start feeling abundant that by the fact that you can actually pay your Wi-Fi, your energy, the water bill, the rent, or the mortgage, or if you're paying services for cleaning your house, the gardening, pool service, whatever it is that you are paying in your bills, you need to have a high frequency and high vibration, because these will manifest more and it will attract more of what you want. So when you have lower vibration about it and you're paying out of scarcity, then more of that is going to show up. Even with debt, many women have this bad negative feeling about debt, and I always love to reframe it. I was working with one client and I'm like, let's reframe debt. What if debt it's an opportunity to have abundance in advance? Universe and God trusted you that you're able to pay this abundance in advance, that you can pay it later on. So it's an opportunity for you to create new avenues of money, of income, because you were trusted enough to be landed this money. So when we see it from that perspective, we don't feel too bad about that. And if you are an investor, you know that there is healthy debt. There is good debt, right? Like the mortgages of buildings, and that's not bad debt, it's investments. So you need to reframe these beliefs about debt and always keep a vibration high when you pay, when you invest, when you give money, when you share, etc. Millionaire habit number 4, we're gonna make money work for you. Girl, you need to start learning to make money work for you. You need to learn the difference between passive income and active income. So if you have right now a job that is paying you a paycheck and you show up at a certain time, you clock out or leave at a certain time, and you work 40 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours a week, that check that you're getting in the mail or paid online, deposit, whatever, it is active income. This means that you're actively working for each penny or each dollar of this check. So the day that you don't show up, you don't get paid that day. If you work half time, then you only get half of that pay. So active income, it's you're actively working to get paid. Now, passive income is something that you set the system once and then you always get paid. Doesn't matter what day, maybe in your sleep, maybe when you're on vacation. Is a system that you set up once and you're always going to be paid and you don't have to work for it. So ways of passive income can be, for example, a property. Like we have properties and we set the system, right? Like buy the property, remodel the property, put it out there in the market to lease, interview the tenants, fill their application, and set the system once, like it takes a couple of months, weeks, whatever it takes, but we set it up once. And now we get payments or direct deposits of rent each month, and we have to do anything about it. Of course, there is always maintenance issues when it comes to residentials, but if it's triple net, if it's a commercial one, then they take care of even of maintenance, and it's amazing. That's my favorite type of real estate. So that's a passive income. Also, if you have a digital product, for example, I have an online course and I recorded that course last year, and it took me a frame of 4 months because I was a new mom. I was actually taking like one video every week or something. It took me a long time to create this course, but I only have to do it once. Once it was done, it's there. Sometimes I get sales of like a girl or two bought the course and I'm like, okay, that's money in my bank account. And I did not have to do anything right now. I said it before, worked before, put the time before, and I was just paying passive income. So you have to start making opportunities for passive income for yourself. So you can start getting paid while you sleep, while you have fun, while you're not worrying about money and just enjoying into calling more abundance. That's the goal. But if you only have one active income, then you should worry and start adding more income, more sources of income in your family or in your household. Because to be honest, right now it's a little hard to survive and to make it with only one income, one source of income, especially if it's active. We noticed what happened when all of this pandemic happened. Many people were laid off of their jobs, and unfortunately that was their only source of income. So you need to protect yourself and you need to create multiple sources of income. It can be active and passive, like a combination of both, to make sure you always have money flowing into you and make it work for you, okay? Let's go with the last one. I have here my notes behind me. That's why I keep looking at that way. Millionaire habit number 5. I want you to start being intimate with your money. If you want money, you have to understand money. If you want money, you have to know how much you have today in your savings account, your debit or your checking account, how much you own from your credit cards, how much is your debt, what percentage are they charging you each month for interest. And you need to know your credit score. You need to know, at least have an idea of how much you make, how much you get paid from different type of incomes or sources of income, and understand it. Many women want a lot of money, but we don't want to understand money. We are fighting for this equal, I want to be equal as men, and we're fighting for equality, but we don't want to know and learn money. I'm not saying that you have to be the one that manages the whole income in your house. In my case, my husband is the one that is perfect with money. He is like a geek when it comes about money, and he actually has a degree in accounting as well. So he's perfect with numbers and money, but we sit down once or twice a month or whenever we can, but it's often, and we sit down and we go over the finances. So I'm very aware and understand where the money is going, where is it coming from, how much, what's the percentage. I'm very involved, and of course I'm involved with all my business, right? How much I get paid, how much taxes I have to pay, what percentage like these platforms charge me to hold the money, to charge clients and stuff like that. So you have to be comfortable learning about money. You cannot ask to be a millionaire when you don't trust yourself to be intimate with your money and to set containers for yourself and leave everything for the man, So of course he can be the masculine and he can lead, but at least you have to understand. I'm not saying that you do it. In my case, I don't do it. I do it for my business, and even he helps me to set containers around these. But I understand when it comes about like the investments and the numbers and do the calculations and all of these. So you need to be intimate with your money. So ladies, those were my favorite 5 millionaire habits that you can start applying today, embodying today. And remember, just don't consume the information. I want you to go and actually start putting these things in practice so you can start manifesting more money, creating more wealth, and truly creating that generational wealth, not just for you, but for your future generations. So if you're interested in working with me as your life coach, I will leave the information of my package, the Goddess Transformation Program, in the description below, and to see if we're a good match to work together. Thank you for watching this video, and please share it to another friend so we can elevate more women and make more, we can start claiming the wealth that is set for us. We just need to learn and claim it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.